Are you prepared for the greatest discovery in the annals of Oak Island? During final excavations at Oak Island, researchers have made a dreadful discovery. It will transform everything we believed we knew about the enigmatic past of the island. Prepare to uncover the Oak Island mystery that has captivated treasure hunters for centuries. Let's immediately begin the video. Content system. Oak Island has been the site of numerous intriguing discoveries over the years, including fragments of ancient parchment, chunks of rusty iron, and even a stone with intricate engravings. However, we now have some mind-blowing updates regarding the horrifying discovery made during excavation on Oak Island. Join us as we explore the mysteries of Oak Island and unearth the truth about this extraordinary discovery. As soon as the television program The Curse of Oak Island made a horrifying discovery at the bottom of the money pit, the situation rapidly deteriorated. The Oak Island personnel closely monitored the B4C shaft excavation in the money pit region. As the crew approached a depth of approximately 90 feet, they detected abundant traces of silver and gold. The team's astounding discovery sparked intense speculation that they may have discovered the approximate location of the mysterious money pit, or stumbled upon a network of tunnels that could lead to a hidden treasure chamber. Despite having reached the most thrilling phase of the excavation, the team remained resolute and unyielding, refusing to give up until the objective was reached. The team's confidence increased when they discovered a 90-foot deep tunnel, which they interpreted as a sign that they were coming closer to the original money pit. They were unfazed by the arduous voyage they had undertaken thus far, fueled by their unwavering conviction that they progressed deeper into the complex labyrinth. They discovered shards of tools, signs of human habitation, and cryptic symbols etched into the tunnel walls. Each step brought them closer to the long-awaited revelation. After years of arduous searching, the team uncovered a secret chamber concealed deep within the tunnels. As they cautiously opened the chamber door, they were dumbfounded by what they saw. They stood there in awe as they encountered the ultimate prize they had tirelessly sought. The treasure that had evaded them for what seemed like an eternity suddenly materialized before their eyes. It was an awe-inspiring sight. A collection of dazzling jewels, each glistening in its own brilliant hue. Alongside them were antiquities that told tales of long-vanished civilizations. The containers were brimming with unfathomable riches, including gold and silver that glistened with unrivaled opulence. After years of effort, the Oak Island curse was ultimately resolved. Their perseverance and diligence paid off as they uncovered secrets that had been concealed for centuries. In that moment of victory, they felt a mixture of elation and relief, knowing that their unyielding pursuit had led to the discovery of a lifetime. Click the subscribe button if the video has piqued your interest thus far. The discovery of the treasure on Oak Island was not only a triumph for the Lagena brothers and their team, but also a demonstration of human tenacity and the enduring appeal of adventure. The treasure would provide invaluable historical insights, inspire new discoveries, and captivate the world with tales of intrigue and mystery. If you want to see more hidden treasures, view the video. Scientists announce something terrifying is happening at Oak Island. On Lot 8, in a recent episode of The Curse on Oak Island, researchers have finally uncovered substantial proof of a metallic anomaly. Marty, Gary, and the other members of the team investigate Lot 8 after finding a large metallic oddity there. They come uncover a number of unique relics, including a garnet brooch and a piece from a Spanish coin, likely made of silver.
We found a cut coin!
Okay.
And if this is a cut coin, mate, it could well be a Spanish coin.
Gary notes that the cut is very clean and deliberate, as that is how they used to make change with their coins. This could potentially be a Spanish treasure coin. During the 18th century, European nations like Spain, England, and France were colonizing the world and establishing trade routes and outposts throughout the Americas. During this time, it was common for the military and for outlaws like pirates to cut coins to pay their crews. Gary and Peter know that the Lagena brothers, Rick and Marty, will be delighted with their find. They head over to the lab, proud of their work. At the Oak Island lab are the Lagena brothers, along with Jack, Laird, and Emma, who will assist them in learning more about their find. Laird immediately confirms it's a cut coin. Jack notes it has been quartered, and Emma says she will run it through the CT scanner to get an image. To find small details and features on the coin, they will use a SkyScan CT scanner to X-ray and magnify the image into a three-dimensional model. Emma notes that this quick scan only shows surface-level scratches, but that a longer scan will give them more detail. They decide that while they wait for this highly detailed scan, they can search the area for more scans. Rick and the rest of the team get together for a meeting where Marty and Craig join them via a video conference app. The report on the silver coin is in, and everyone wants to hear the news. Emma explains that the detailed scan she did revealed faint engravings on one side of the coin, and the XRF map scanner showed that the silver coin contained some lead. The XRF scanner uses beams of X-rays, which give different colors to different elements that are present on the surface of various objects.
So it's an English shilling from the 1690s.
Oh yeah, you can see the ponytail.
Yeah. And the little two triangles, it's its little ribbon.
Wow, that's a shocker.
The engraving of GVLI and the design on the left and right side matches some marks on a William III shilling and has the same silver composition and diameter. This 1690 English shilling is not a Spanish silver coin, but still interesting, as it proves that the area they were searching in could have been inhabited around the 1600s. They are disappointed this is not a clue toward their Spanish treasure theory, but they now have reason to believe that someone was working or hiding something in Lot 5, perhaps even a soldier being paid for some service. The Oak Island historian, Doug Crowell, is reminded of a book about the British military that attempted to recover William Phipps's treasure on the island all those years ago. In this book, Doug references titled Oak Island and Its Treasures. The authors dictated an amazing tale of a covert operation that took place on Oak Island after Sir William Phipps allegedly buried a vault of treasure in the Money Pit area. According to the book, English allies of Sir William made a number of failed attempts to retrieve the treasure on Oak Island in the late 1600s. This shilling could be proof that the English military were once on Oak Island. If Doug Crowell is right, this piece could be connected to failed treasure recovery operations. They never found the treasure, and adding in the gold and silver particles present in the water tests conducted on the island, the clues all point to the treasure still being on the island. This find and their searches in Lot 5 have just become more vital and significant than ever before. This incredible discovery has changed the game for the Oak Island crew. Techniques used in historical shipbuilding. Marty Lagena, Rick's brother, and his team are searching the swamp area of Oak Island, which has provided interesting finds but raises more questions than answers. Gary suggests that the swamp might be preserving metal objects better than other parts of the island, renewing their interest and making them more eager to explore further. Jack Begley discusses the challenge of finding metal near the Money Pit, while Lot 5 has been especially difficult to search. An archaeological team is carefully studying a circular stone foundation, hoping to find out its age and purpose. Archaeologist Jamie Cuba joins the team, bringing new ideas and insights to the excavation. He focuses on a mysterious old stone structure, offering his own interpretations that change how the team understands the site's history. The diverse artifacts they find seem to support this, including a lead token from the 14th century, Venetian glass beads dating from the 1500s to the 1650s, and metal tools linked to historical figures. All these items hint at the rich and varied past of Oak Island. Throughout the day, Jamie outlines the boundaries of the old foundation, while Jack eagerly helps out. Jeff is focused on figuring out how this newly found foundation fits into the larger story of Oak Island. The team finds pieces of brick, pottery, and glass, giving important clues about how the site was used in the past. As they dig further, Jamie notices that the soil is unusually dense, hints at the possible presence of well-preserved structures or objects nearby. With growing curiosity and excitement about what they might find, the team works harder on the excavation. Each piece they uncover, no matter how small, could reveal a new layer of Oak Island's story. As they gather around a new find similar to one they discovered back in 2019 near a spot called H8, the air is filled with excitement. Archaeologist Fiona Steele adds to the moment by revealing another discovery, which boosts everyone's enthusiasm. Laird Niven suggests comparing this new find near the stone foundation on the island's western side to earlier samples to piece together more of Oak Island's unfolding story. The team embarks on a journey to uncover the hidden history of Oak Island, a mysterious island in the Bahamas. They send a wooden piece from under the garden shaft for carbon dating, and when they discover that the wood dates back to between 1631 and 1684, excitement grows. The team is focused on planning their next steps and finding more details about the island's past. Although they have not yet found the treasure, they are constantly discovering new clues and secrets along the way. One such discovery points to an ancient underground corridor, suggesting that there is still much more to uncover and understand. Marty Lagena, always paying attention to detail, takes a close look at the corridor, realizing it was built long before they started their work on Oak Island. His brother Rick sees this moment as a turning point in their search, as it is located in an area with a lot of metal deposits. Roger Fortin emphasizes the importance of carefully studying the corridor's structure to understand its history. Scott Barlow is eager to speed up the search, convinced they are close to a major discovery. Craig Tester brings positive energy, encouraging the group to keep digging. Rick thanks the team for their hard work and gives them the green light to continue exploring. As dawn breaks, the Duma excavation team arrives at the site, ready to push their search to around 95 feet deep. Billy Gerhardt, Jack Begley, and Gary Drayton are busy exploring an area close to the southeastern marsh, along an old stone path. The team wonders what secrets the path might reveal, and what might be at the end of the corridor. The team starts to think about the skill and creativity required to build such a structure so long ago, which gives them a new appreciation for the people who once lived on Oak Island and the historical significance of their discoveries. As they dig deeper, they begin to find small artifacts that hint at everyday life on the island, revealing another discovery, which boosts everyone's enthusiasm. Laird Niven suggests comparing this new find near the stone foundation on the island's western side to earlier samples to piece together more of Oak Island's unfolding story. The team embarks on a journey to uncover the hidden history of Oak Island, a mysterious island in the Bahamas. They send a wooden piece from under the garden shaft for carbon dating, and when they discover that the wood dates back to between 1631 and 1684, excitement grows. The team is focused on planning their next steps and finding more details about the island's past. Although they have not yet found the treasure, they are constantly discovering new clues and secrets along the way. One such discovery points to an ancient underground corridor, suggesting that there is still much more to uncover and understand. Marty Lagena, always paying attention to detail, takes a close look at the corridor, realizing it was built long before they started their work on Oak Island. His brother Rick sees this moment as a turning point in their search, as it is located in an area with a lot of metal deposits. Roger Fortin emphasizes the importance of carefully studying the corridor's structure to understand its history. Scott Barlow is eager to speed up the search, convinced they are close to a major discovery. Craig Tester brings positive energy, encouraging the group to keep digging. Rick thanks the team for their hard work and gives them the green light to continue exploring. As dawn breaks, the Duma excavation team arrives at the site, ready to push their search to around 95 feet deep. Billy Gerhardt, Jack Begley, and Gary Drayton are busy exploring an area close to the southeastern marsh, along an old stone path. The team wonders what secrets the path might reveal, and what might be at the end of the corridor. The team starts to think about the skill and creativity required to build such a structure so long ago, which gives them a new appreciation for the people who once lived on Oak Island and the historic. In the latest episode of The Curse of Oak Island Season 12, the Lagena brothers discovered evidence that might finally prove there is a Viking connection to Oak Island. They discovered evidence that might have left their mark on the island, suggesting that Vikings, who supposedly appeared in a region nearby, might have actually left their mark on this island. In Newfoundland, Canada, Marty Lagena and his team searched over 600 miles to find Lansos Meadows, the only confirmed Viking settlement in North America. This site, discovered in 1960 by Norwegian explorer Helge Ingstad and his archaeologist wife Anne Stein Ingstad, is proof that the Norse were on this side of the Atlantic around the year 1000, long before Columbus supposedly discovered the New World. Spanning 31 square miles, Lansos Meadows has revealed 8 structures, including what seems to be a forge. The settlement has yielded over 800 artifacts so far, from everyday tools to remnants of ancient Norse craftsmanship. According to sagas, The Old Norse tales came from Greenland, and they were there to explore this new territory for resources. Marty and his team, along with archaeologist Laird Niven and metallurgist Emma Culligan, explored further into this Viking mystery, believing that the Vikings might have made it even further south, possibly to Oak Island. During their travels across Europe, the team uncovered clues that suggested Norse descendants may have worked with the Knights Templar, the legendary protectors of priceless religious treasures. At several locations, they found symbols and artifacts strikingly similar to those uncovered on Oak Island over the past 2 centuries. Back at Lanceau Meadows, experts like Loretta Decker from Parks Canada suggest that the settlement was more like a base camp for resource extraction and regrouping, comparing it to setting up camp on the moon. The sagas mention a summer settlement called Hop, south of Newfoundland, which could be in Nova Scotia or even on Oak Island. This is not far from the truth, as butternut seeds were discovered nearby in the Lanceau Meadows region, suggesting that the Vikings went much further south than Newfoundland. The nearest place they could have come from is the Nova Scotia-New Brunswick area, suggesting they were on the move. If the Vikings made it to Nova Scotia, it is possible they reached Oak Island. The connections between the Vikings and the Pope